we've got this up-and-comer who's going to come out here and talk to you a little bit. We've done a couple collabs with her.
We're trying to help her out, you know?
Yeah.
It's just hard because it's like, girl can't, she used to post like videos all the time.
Now it's only 3 times a week.
Lazy.
So lazy.
So lazy. Anyway, we call her Lazy Gracie. Please welcome Grace Helbig.
Thank
You're welcome.
Do I go here?
You can do whatever you want. We
Okay.
have your champagne coming out shortly. We know you requested
Thank
it.
you. Thank you. Hi, everyone. First of all, can we give a big round of applause to YouTube's sloppiest sister wives, Hannah and Mamrie? They've been doing a really great job. Thank you guys for being here. I don't have anything too well thought out to talk to you about today, but I wrote down some notes because my brand is very homemade, and so this is very on brand for that. I think you guys have probably been hearing a lot of really important and exciting information all day, and so I wanted to kind of give you a little bit from my point of view about things I've learned in the last 7 years of content creation, making videos and collaborating with other content creators, and I tried to condense it into an acronym that'll help you remember all of these tips and tricks after this whole presentation is done. So the first concept I think is hugely important in any creative endeavor is to follow your fear. I started doing improv comedy in 2008 in New York City, and that was one of the core fundamental principles of improv, is following your fear. Lots of things in the creative world can seem totally scary, but I think fear is more of an emotion that shows you care about the thing that you want to endeavor onto, the thing that you want to create. If you're afraid of it, it usually means, cool, you're interested in it, you care about not screwing it up, or you care about doing it at all at any point in your life. So check in with yourself. A lot of times we use fear as a deterrent to keep us from doing anything, and try and switch the narrative in your head of, if you're afraid of something, that means you care about it, and caring about things is cool. It means you're not a robot. And I'm totally afraid of AI. So the second part is authenticity. And this is a word that gets thrown around so much that it seems so stupid at this point. But it's thrown around so much because it is true that people are attracted to people. That means flaws, foibles, anything about you that makes you specifically, uniquely you. I was just reading some Dr. Seuss quotes, because that's what I do in my free time as a 31-year-old adult woman. And I read this quote from one of his books that says, "Today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you." And I think that whole sentiment, as childlike as it sounds, is so important for everything you do, that you want to make sure that you are presenting yourself in a creative endeavor as yourself and not a copy of something else, because the things that no one else has that you have are what make you stand out and what make you way more interesting to other people. The third factor I have for you is realistic goals. It is so important to set realistic goals. For the first 4 years of making videos online, I kept thinking every video was a failure because it wasn't a viral video. And then I realized that that is a completely unrealistic goal. You will never make a viral video, nor should you want to make a viral video, because that means you're a flash in the pan scenario. And if you want sort of longevity, it's great to set realistic goals, realistic numbers, realistic subscriber counts, or whatever it might be for you that are attainable. If you say, I'm going to start my YouTube channel and next week I want 1 million subscribers, and it doesn't happen, you're going to feel like a piece of shit, and that's not the best kind of motivational feeling to have to create your channel. So set really small, mundane goals. If you want 10 people to watch this video, if they do it, that means you succeed, and rewarding yourself for your successes is also really fun. I love giving gifts to myself, which is always a really great thing. I mean, especially if you get a little intoxicated and you go on Zara.com, I mean, it's just inevitable. You've done great work, self. The fourth factor here is to try and try again. If something doesn't work, if you create a video, if you create any form of content that wasn't as successful as you wanted it to be, try it again. The internet is this amazing, like, open forum in which you can do as much as you want or as little as you want. You can try every incantation of every idea you have, and no one's going to stop you. I was auditioning for TV and film before I did anything online professionally, differently. And in TV and film, people stop you. You go to casting directors, and they tell you, no, you are not right for this. But you can go home and post a video, and no one tells you no. I once went on a commercial audition. It was a German commercial, and they wouldn't tell us what it was about at all. But the whole audition was just, we had to stand in a room and stare directly at the camera lens for 60 seconds, silent. That was it. That's all we had to do. And I did not book that part. But I have uploaded a video to YouTube in which I've stared silently at a camera for 60 seconds, and no one told me I couldn't do it. So keep going, guys. The fifth part here is to appreciate. Really, really appreciate any audience that you build, because I think the wonderful thing about the community online is that it's so incredibly supportive. And not only are your viewers your friends and your acquaintances, but they're also your boss in some way. They're the people that allow you to create opportunities in which you can do more and more and more. And so appreciating the content creators around you, the opportunities to create in a free space online, and the people that are spending time watching anything you do is amazing. I like to say a lot that YouTube is a free platform in a lot of ways, so people pay you in their attention. So you have to be really, really, in my opinion, grateful for that. But you do you. If you love to be selfish, go on with your bad self. The sixth thing is support. And this comes in all various forms. Collaboration is hugely key, in my opinion, to growing a YouTube channel, and collaborating with content creators that are on the same level as you, or a little bit higher than you. It's that realistic goal thing comes back into play. Is try to work with people that are coming up at the same time that you are. Hannah and Mamrie and I all met each other at basically the same level of content creation, and we immediately became friends, and now we collaborate on various platforms because we are like-minded in our sensibilities in comedy. We're hard workers, and we genuinely enjoy each other's company. So reach out to people that you're inspired by, or people that you love the content of, or that you want to just get to know, because this is an amazing community that's been established on the idea of collaboration versus competition. So take advantage of that. And then the last thing to build a great YouTube channel is sexy as fuck thumbnail. If you want views, that's one of the main reasons that you will get views, is a sexy, sexy thumbnail. So just to go over all of that, follow your fear, authenticity, realistic goals, try again, appreciate, support, and sexy thumbnail. And if you put that all on the line, it spells out fart ass. So just remember, fart ass. Thank you guys very much.